Okay, good evening, this is Gaming McFitness. I am getting set up here. I didn't plan this very well, it looks like. You should be able to hear me. I think I can hear me. Yeah. So I am doing Zwift, which is just basically running on the treadmill. It's not much of a video game. I haven't done it this way in a long time, but the reason I'm doing it is I wanted to do a 5K, and I started really late. I'm starting really late. Bridges and boardwalks, farmland, electric loop. Let's do electric loop. Basically my sleep schedule has been really fucked up, and I ended up sleeping most of the afternoon, so I was gonna do Fallout today, but I didn't. I was asleep. So I am gonna try doing Zwift on the treadmill here. Oops, I popped the thumb off with my gut. I'm actually not using the hand sticks at all for Zwift. That might be. I'll fuck with this later. I'm not using it anyway. But yeah, so I took this whole thing apart to do the video game thingy on it, so even though I don't need the handles for Zwift, I kind of want them there just because I'm too lazy to take it apart. And also, it's nice to have something to hold on to when I walk. So this is my setup for gaming. I've never actually did a workout like this with this setup. Actually, I probably don't even need the handles. I could just hold on to this or nothing because I have the backpack. Maybe I ought to... Well, I don't know. I'll go like this. So I did, I've been weighing in around 234, which is what I have on the bottom banner. I've still been getting over COVID, what I think is COVID, that I've had for about 10 days. The last 2 days I've definitely been blowing my nose a lot less. Like I'm almost over it. But I'm not down to like normal. I mean, I'm still blowing my nose every 2 or 3 hours. I don't have anything urgent to do until, like, to get out of the house until Monday. And I'm positive I'll be done with COVID by then. Why is my heart rate thing not working? Also, yeah, let's, it was working during the setup. Yeah, it's kind of gross, but there's a couple little things you're supposed to get wet for the sensor. That could be the problem. Fuck. So it can't do the calories if, well, it says calories 6, but it can't really do it if it can't calculate the fucking heart rate. Menu. Is that all I needed to do? It still says dash for heart rate. Fuck. God damn it. Let me try changing the battery. So normally I use the Apple Watch, so I haven't used this chest sensor probably in several months. Fucking try changing the battery real quick. You know what I'm actually going to do? I have this other heart rate sensor that I just put on called the Wahoo, and I like it better. Okay, that's working. Excellent. Jeez. The reason I like the Wahoo heart sensor better than the Garmin one is, for one, it works better. But the other thing, the Wahoo heart sensor, to change the battery on the back, it's a coin thing. To just flip the coin to open it up, like stick a quarter on it and turn it. Whereas the Garmin one, it's got 4 tiny little screws. To change the battery is a pain in the ass. It's like you gotta find a mini screwdriver, like a normal size screwdriver won't even work. I feel like my heart rate, I think this treadmill is a lot harder to do than the powered treadmill. Like, my heart rate is going up fast. It's part of the reason why I wanted the sensor to work out, because it just didn't. I felt out of breath. I didn't want to not have the sensor running. So yeah, maybe I can't remember the last time I did a workout on this treadmill where I wasn't playing a video game and starting and stopping all the time. Maybe my heart rate always went up really easily. Hopefully it's not COVID or something. But I'll try to do like 40 minutes, maybe 50 if it takes 50 to get. Actually, when I do the power treadmill, I'm going like 4 miles per hour, and it's not as hard. And I can do a 5K in like 40 minutes. But with this, where I'm pushing the treadmill, I've already got my heart rate higher than I want to have it persistently. I'm only going 2.7 miles an hour, So I don't think I can do a 5K in 40 minutes on this thing. Let's slow down. So I might settle for 2 miles. $156 is like sprinting heart rate. So I don't want to do 40 minutes in the 150s. I want to get it down to 140s. Yeah, but it's just this treadmill. Maybe my cardio is a little worse than it was like when I first bought this. Because in 2020 I was a cardio machine and I got down to like 210 pounds. That's probably when I tested this with the heart rate sensor, was when I had good cardio. But 2020 I did exercise bike almost every day because of the quarantine. I was bored. And I got in pretty good shape, but then the exercise bike started bothering my hip, so I had to stop doing it. So then I got back to my normal weight. Boy, the calorie count is super low. I know that the Apple Watch, I think, overcounts calories by a lot, and the Zwift maybe undercalculates. I did a run on this where I had the Apple Watch and the shoe sensor and the heart rate monitor running separately and compared the calories. I don't remember on this particular machine how different they are, but it was always quite a big difference. Yeah, if I'm on a 30-minute mile pace, there's no way I'm going to get a 5K. Falcon might be on a 30. Oh, that's the average pace. I see. That's counting the 5 minutes or so. The few minutes that I went and got the heart rate sensor. That's why the number keeps ticking down. Or no, it's level. Strange. Yeah, I gotta slow down. I'm at 158 BPM. So, as far as the other fitness gaming things, I finally tested Cyberpunk in VR, and I did get it to work, by that I meant the game ran in VR. Not on the Omni treadmill, but just standing in place. So for one thing, the Cyberpunk VR mod to put Cyberpunk in VR says not to turn around. So I don't know if the gestures and the controls for Cyberpunk VR mod will work on the Omni treadmill where you're spinning around and whatnot. The other thing, the game, first of all, I have a GeForce it's either a 20 something, I think it's a 3050, and then the latest ones are 4050 or something, or maybe the latest is like the 3060 and I have the 2050. I'm one generation behind. As the graphics cards go. So anyway, it ran really shitty in VR. Like I couldn't drive the car. So the graphics were pretty shitty in VR, for one. I couldn't get the, what's the new thing, the AI generated VR, the NVIDIA, is it DLSS? Right. Something like that. A new acronym. I couldn't get that to work with my GeForce card. That tends to like double the frame rate for things. Because it's AI generating some of the graphics. I couldn't get that to work with my graphics card. And the Cyberpunk VR mod, it doesn't have precise hand stick controls. It has what's called gestures. So there's like one gesture for melee where you stick your arm behind your hand and swing. But like the aim of the swing and how hard you swing, it doesn't go into the game. It's just either you're doing the gesture or you're not doing the gesture. So like the intensity of all melee is the same. But so the way the mod works, or if you're driving, you stick your hands out here. So the tutorial, that worked great, the gestures controls for the VR mod for Cyberpunk. But when I actually got in the game, I would go like this, like just to steer the car. And it would take like 2 minutes for the gesture control to come on to actually be able to steer the car. And it would just shut off at random times. Like, I guess because it was using so much processor to try to render the moving scenery that it lost processing power to do the gestures or something. But anyway, it took me about 20 minutes to drive the car from the garage like 100 meters to the antenna at the very beginning of Cyberpunk, because the controls just kept dropping out. The mod gesture controls. So it's basically unplayable, even though it does technically work. At least standing in place in VR. So the plan with that is to maybe tweak it a little off stream, see if I can make it run better, see if it'll actually work spinning on the Omni treadmill. And if that works, I'm gonna wait until like there's an Amazon sale October 10th, and then there's Black Friday, and then a month or two. So if I can get a deal on a higher end GeForce card, I think I'm going to buy it. And I'll probably hold off on trying to stream Cyberpunk VR until I can get it to work better. But I did play with it. And I did finally get No One Lives Forever 2 in the mail. So that's a game where one of the VR modders offers the VR mod for free. So I wanted to try that out before I buy their mods. They have all their mods behind a Patreon. They have VR mods for like the Uncharted games, Hogwarts Legacy, both of which I think would be awesome to play in VR. I want to see how No One Lives Forever 2 works first in VR. So I have the game. At first they shipped me No One Lives Forever 1 on accident. So then I had to complain, and they did ship me the No One Lives Forever 2, the right game, for free. So I did get that in the mail. So that's the thing I'll be working on here and there off stream. And then Assassin's Creed Mirage comes out Thursday this week, I think. I don't know what time of day that is, Thursday. But I'll probably try streaming that on this treadmill, like not in VR. Either that or on the rowing machine. Around Thursday or Friday this week. I'll try that. I bought that for PC, not Xbox. I was thinking, which one do I want? Because there's not a lot of mods for the Assassin's Creed games, like a reason to play it on PC. But when I have it on PC, it's easier to do the chat and the fitness metrics and things like that. And also on the Epic Game Store, I had a coupon to save like $5. So I bought it on PC, not Xbox. I'm really looking forward to that. I love Assassin's Creed Origins. And Mirage just looks a lot visually, which is the best part. It looks a lot like Origins. And the gameplay looks like a good mix between the old stealthier city-based and the giant open world. I like that it's a mix because I get bored with the stealthy ones sometimes. I like waiting. Also, that waiting in stealth is kind of shitty for a workout. Man, my heart rate is too high. I'll have to experiment with the playstyle on that. Hopefully I can do closer to melee than the old Assassin's Creed games. And then occasionally maybe sneak in and pick off the guards up in the towers, like around the corners, and then run in melee. So I'm not totally screwing up my workout, waiting 5 minutes for the right stealth moment, hiding in a bush. and I'm just hack and slash with no challenge at all. Hopefully it strikes the balance I'm looking for and looks visually amazing, and I'm pretty optimistic on that. But as of now, for the Omni treadmill, because the Cyberpunk VR didn't work for shit in VR with my graphics card and with my mod, I'm going to hold off on that. Just keep playing Fallout 4 VR. At least until Assassin's Creed Nexus comes out. I don't remember if that's late October or late November. But that's at least a month away. But by then, Fallout London might be out. If Mirage is good, Assassin's Creed Mirage, and Fallout London comes out, I'll probably do Mirage on the non-VR fitness devices and Fallout London on the Omni treadmill. That way I'm not doing 2 Assassin's Creed games at once. I'm actually... First of all, I don't know if London will work in VR right off the gate, Fallout London. Because the Fallout horror mods, according to YouTube, like Dust and what's the zombie one? I don't remember. Have mixed. People haven't been able to run them in VR, but not as well as vanilla Fallout. So maybe, hopefully, but then again, Fallout Point Lookout ran great in VR. It almost ran better than the base game in VR. So who knows? If Fallout London runs great in VR, I'll probably do a complete run of that, like all of the side quests, everything, taking my time, savoring it. Maybe even reading the terminals. Hopefully there's not too much of that though. So vanilla Fallout, I skipped the terminals because I played it before and I've already read them all. But if London comes out, I'll at least have to skim the terminals, so that might be a little more boring on stream. That might fuck with my workout a bit if there's too many terminals. But hopefully they did it more dialogue and less terminal based and more talking with NPCs. What the fuck? Something fell. I don't see anything on the track. This had already fell, this thumbstick. I don't see any other missing controls. I'm not sure what fell. Yeah, so I'll go to 40 minutes. I don't know why. I'll have to go watch my old video of me exercising on this and see if my cardio is close to as bad as this. It's not quite to the level where I'm worried, like is there something wrong with me? But it's definitely not what I expected. But then again, I'm used to the powered treadmill. I do the powered treadmill at my sister's house when I'm over there for a week, where my workshop for building these things is. I don't normally do just a straight running workout on this treadmill. So I don't have a good understanding of my cardio level, expected cardio level on this. Yeah, I gotta try to get back in the yellow. It looks like about 1.5 miles is what I'm going to end up with, like half of a 5K. That's fine. I can see chat if someone wants to say hi. I know this is boring. Probably not a lot of people watching this. Even less than the 1 to 3 normal Fallout watchers. I have a second monitor above the normal monitor. I could probably figure out how to get chat on the screen as I do this. Make the video a little thinner. But I just haven't bothered to do that. But yeah, the Fallout for the stream, the Fallout screen that it shows on the stream is from the Fallout VR game itself, and it's not 16:9 ratio. It's a little boxier. It's a little more square. So that leaves me room to show the chat on the stream. But this, I mean, I shrunk it down at 16:9 ratio to show the screen, and then it leaves a lot of blank space on the bottom, so I have a huge banner on the bottom. So I really don't want to shrink the main screen anymore. So if I have like a teensy little video, I don't think I can, with my current ATEM setup, have like me over the video, like with the background trimmed out. I don't know how to do that with the ATEM. I kind of want the treadmill, and when I'm playing a game, I want to be able to see my hands hitting the buttons. So I don't really want it to be background cut out anyway. You know what? I'm going to end at 30 minutes. I'm going to end in a minute. Because my heart rate just won't go down at a reasonable walking pace. And I don't want to stay at this heart rate for a whole hour, 45 minutes. It gets too much. Especially considering I'm still kind of getting over COVID. So I'm going to end basically now. So I didn't get even close to the distance that I wanted, but I definitely, as far as stressing out my body, I feel like I got a decent workout. So I'm going to call it a day. Fuck it. I don't know what that beeping noise is. I don't think that's Zwift. Like, because my heart rate's too high? I think it's where I'm at in the world. Like, if I walk, the beeping will stop after a while. Let's see. Maybe that light, traffic light. Oh, that was a weird jump down. 151. Yeah, I think it was the traffic light. It's getting quieter. Yeah, it was weird. But yeah, I'm calling it a day. This is Gaming McFitness. If I don't aggravate my COVID and make it worse, I'll probably do Fallout tomorrow. Don't guarantee it though, but this is Gaming McFitness. Keep gaming, keep exercising. If you want to make exercise less boring, try to do both at the same time. Thanks for watching. Good night. Menu, end run. Okay. I can end the stream from here. No, I can't. Fuck, I have to walk over here. Alright. Good night.